When you come to the masjid, number one, where do you start? Where do you stand? If you are the first person to come into the masjid, you stand exactly behind the imam. So if the masjid is empty, nobody, where will the imam stand? You stand there. So usually you stand behind the mihrab, as we call it, behind the place where the imam normally. So you come and stand here. So I come second. Where will I stand? On your right side.
On the right.
Okay? And then you come third on the left. Then you come fourth on the right. So you always make the two sides equal till you finish. Then if the first row is all full, where will I start the second row? In the middle. Okay? In the middle, that's number one. Number two, which I don't know why it is so hard for us women. Men are much, I think because men are more comfortable with salah in the masjid. Make sure your rows are straight and you are praying next to each other. I saw people now, the ladies who are on the chairs made a row. And the ladies who are not on the chair made a row. Normally what you do, if you see people who had already made, because of the chairs, you as a person who doesn't pray on the chair, you come and pray next to them. كمل الصف, as we say in the Arabic. Complete the row. So please remember this. Third, when the imam starts saying Allahu Akbar, there's two possibilities. Either you're not joining us, and that's a choice you make, then you don't be in the saf. Because you're breaking the saf. You're breaking the row. If you're not joining them, the jama'ah, absolutely a choice you like to make, that's your choice. You move way in the back. Way in the back. Because I saw somebody, I don't know, they were praying sunnah, they were doing alone, and it's very confusing when the imam is standing and that person is in sujood. Number four, if you are doing your sunnah and the imam started, you finish your sunnah very quickly. Some scholars will tell you you stop your sunnah because fard came in, the obligation came in. So please remember, it's a simple things, but it's very important for us. So when you enter the masjid, you stand in the middle. If you're the second person, you go to the right. Third person, you go to the left. And you keep doing this till the first row is full. Then you go, if you come in and the first row is filled, you come in the middle. Don't be here. Don't be there. In the middle. And then the row will be like that. You come in and there is a ladies in the back, which is very common in every masjid. And there is ladies who are on the chair. And you are, that's where you're going to be standing. Don't stand here. And there is space between them. The chair is a row. So you come as if the person who was not praying on a chair. Where will you stand? Next to her. So you come and stand next to the person and with the chair. If you come in and there is one person in the chair, you go back and make a saf with the chair. So nobody pray alone. Because it's dislike to pray alone in a jama'ah. You come in and you don't want to pray in jama'ah, again that's your choice. Don't be in the saf. Leave the saf, go back. And pray the way you want, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. If you were in a sunnah, you finish your sunnah very quickly. And if it is the first ruk'ah, you just started your sunnah and the imam said Allahu Akbar, you stop your sunnah. If it is left from it, maybe you're like in the last ruk'ah or you are just doing your tashahud, that's fine. Quickly finish it and get up. Because itmam as-sufuf, you always hear this. Itmam as-sufuf min tamam as-salah, istiwa as-sufuf. Completing, perfecting the rows is part of the completion of the congregation salah. So don't take this lightly. Pay attention to this. It would be very good to review the rules of jama'ah or of salah in congregation before Ramadan. Because that's when you're going to go there and you're going to do it. And the last thing, which we didn't do it today because we're not, but I see this a lot in the masajid. When the imam says Allahu Akbar iqamah, you stand up. I see ladies reading their Quran, and then he says, Hayya ala salah, qad qamat as-salah, she's reading her Quran. Then comes in istawu, and now she's not. And the imam and the saf is not right. So once you say, the response you have to the adhan and the iqamah tells you and me and us how much you glorify Allah. Because Allahu Akbar means Allah is the greatest. There is nothing more greater than Allah. Neither my cell phone, nor my phone, nor my friend, nor not even the Quran, although it's His words. But now Salah is Allahu Akbar. You stand up like Allah has Allahu Ajallu wa Ala, Allah is more honorable. But like when you are in the army and the general comes in, everybody stand up right away. Nobody looking at their phone. So when the Imam says Allahu Akbar, you stand up. You stand up. I mean, the latest scholars tells you, and when the Imam says قَدْ قَامَتِ الصَّلَاةِ, you have to be up. That's the latest. Why do you want to be the latest? Why don't you be the first one? And the call to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes you get up. So please remind each other of this. Alhamdulillah, I always say it's good to make mistakes, because that's how we learn.
So if you're saying sunnah,
You finish your sunnah quickly.
finish it.
Or if you are in the first rak'ah of the sunnah, and the Imam started your salah, you break your sunnah. And then you join. I don't know who was it, but there's somebody, I was in the second rak'ah, she's still doing her sunnah. You break the rule. And this is the problem. It's not about you. It's about the other's salah. So the person who's standing next to you, their rule has been broken because you're not yet part of us. I'm sure you didn't know this, but alhamdulillah we are learning. So please pay attention to this.